Jake from State Farm. Actually, not State Farm. Hi, kids. It's been a minute, probably, maybe two. There's a lot to tell you. Turn around, babe. Show the car. It's still here. See? Okay, come back to me. The talent's over here. The talent's over here, over here. Hi, everybody. So, this is story time. It's a long story. You're not gonna have to sit through the whole thing right now. I'll see you in just a second. Get a snack. Yeah, stop it, yeah. Did I ever tell you about the time I bought a 57 Chevy from a different island and it took like 2 years to put together? Well, 10 years according to Dan, if he's watching this. It didn't take actually 10 years, but you know, it took a long time. Anyway, so I'll update you real quick. It's been over a year. I got the car on the road the first time July 10th, 2021. It's 22, yeah. So it's got nearly 25,000 miles on it. Oh yeah. Lots of oil changes. There's stories to tell about that, but this here story starts with where you guys last left off, where I think I was putting the floor in with my mom and dad and maybe the 5-speed, and man, it's gone on from there. So I'm gonna update you guys real quick. It still has the same motor. It still has the 5-speed in it. It has a aluminum 9-inch in it that I got from a guy who built it for me. And it's got these old Kragers on it, and pretty much everything's the same as you saw, except for the interior's done-ish. My mommy made door panels. They're really cool. My dad and I did the floor, and we put one of those old-style truck, what is that, burlap sack-style, old-style seat covers? Yeah, something like that. So that's where it is. This here story, first off, let me say, being the way my brain works, it's hard for me to explain something till I have it figured out. And this car was plagued with many, many issues. All of them stem from stuff I bought brand new that was supposed to be good brand new. And I guess quality control is what it is nowadays. It's nobody's real fault, but there's issues with everything I purchased from this car except for the engine. And you can blame my wife on this because she said, don't cheap out and buy all the used stuff that you always buy. Spend the money on stuff that's new. So I saved up and bought, you know, the good trans. I got a new clutch. I got a new this. I got an aluminum drive shaft. Remember that? Did you guys ever see that? And I got this new rear end and all sorts of stuff. And what I found during that was, man, there's things you shouldn't do when you do some of these assemblies. And I'm gonna have to go through every single one of these steps because in this story, which will go on through several days, I'm sure, several videos, because we'll start at the front bumper and we'll move where there isn't a front bumper. We'll start where the front bumper would be, and we'll go all the way to the back, video by video, because each one of them has their own long story, and hopefully this will save you guys some headaches in the long run. That's my goal. That's the whole reason we started this channel, and I'm thankful for every one of you guys that stuck it out and stuck with me, and I apologize for taking so long to do this update. So that's where it is, and I don't know what else to tell you other than...
Do you want to show it to him really fast?
Yeah, I'll show you the car. Let's do a quick walk around. Come on, puppy. Let's go to the map. Oh, the lava lamp's over there, by the way. 4-speed. Yeah, see? Over here. Talent's over here. Her, right there. See it? Molly. Come on, good girl. She's so cute. She hasn't changed at all. Okay, so brand new Kragers from Summit. They're 2 years old. Rusty. And bent, by the way. All of them. They were bent new. Still got the same blower. Everything else is in it. We popped the hood. This is all the same. Just dirty. Yeah, got a coolant leak. Yep. These little fun little things that hold the fan on. It poked a hole right here, so I got that. It still runs great. Still has good oil pressure. I got a best of 17.3 miles to the gallon. Actually, I was really trying really hard to keep it there, and I did with this 5-speed. It worked good. Most of the time, it's like 12 to 14. It uses between 4 and 5 gallons a day. Runs roughly 80 miles a day average, something like that. So you know, 6 days a week, you pencil it out, it's 24,000 and some change. It's actually exactly 24,000 if you do it that way. But, you know, 52 weeks, blah, blah. Anyway, that's where we are. I've had issues with the clutch slave cylinder. No, yes, clutch slave cylinder and the clutch hydraulic throw-up bearing I had before. We went through the 3-inch rule, remember all that stuff. That's all done, so that's where we are here. It does have the same blow bell in it. This is more of a narrative than a story time. But you get my drift, so get there. Okay. Sorry, violence. I have to resort to violence sometimes. It has the 5-speed. Come along. Puppy, don't go crazy. Come, babe, come. You gotta look inside. Here we go. Open the door. This seat is out of a 65 Pontiac Le Mans. My buddy Roy gave it to me. It was a really good cherry seat, but had a couple rips. So my mom helped me stuff the ripped holes with some foam stuff, and then we duct taped it. It's pretty cool. Put this nice burlap thing on there. It has blue carpet in it, as you can see. Surfing towels. Has a cool 5-speed. Still has all the rest of that stuff. I did go to an MSD 6 a BTM box so I could run a boost timing module. The tack actually died because the old Sun tack didn't like the MSD box. The back seat's no longer here. The roll bar is over there, needs to be painted. Everything else is the same in here. The rear end. Oh, the door panels. My mom made those door panels. How cool is that? They're super cool. Front and back. It's all nice. I actually painted these window surrounds the green color the car is. My wife made me these awesome door handles. I just didn't put them together. Sorry, babe. The same thing, 15 by 10s. They're bent also. My dog's pooping, by the way. Don't show that. That's gross. The exhaust is still the same. Everything else is the same. Surfboard. I still haven't fixed the body panel on this side yet. Still got to do that. The patch panels. I've just been driving it so much I haven't had a chance. Yeah, it's got 370 gears in it. Aluminum. It's got aluminum 9-inch. They got from Quick Change Exchange. It's got 370 gears, Richmond gears, and a Pro Comp 6-gear helical differential like an Eaton True Track. It's got the sun gears for each axle where they go in, and then 6 planetaries that run around the outside, and that's how the torsion differential works. This has 6 of them. Eaton has 4. Some of the ones you can buy on eBay have 3. This one has 6. Funny story is, it was going to cost me $146 more to change the gears and buy an Eaton True Track and all the bearings and stuff from Summit and ship them out here. It was $146 cheaper to have this rear end built with a big bearing 9-inch, huge aluminum center chunk, and air freighted here 2 days. It was $146 cheaper. So definitely I went that route. Thanks, Frank. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's where we are. The old 5.7's got a ton of miles on it. It's been a year. Here's our update, and the next video will be, we'll probably start with the motor, and I'll go through a few of the things I found recently with motor oils and stuff like that. We'll get into that. That's the most recent change. Oil pressure scares and worried about beating out bearings and stuff like that with all the miles. We'll go through that. We'll go into the issues with the clutch and transmission and all that stuff, and drive shaft and the rear axle and everything I've been fighting, and the process it took me to finally figure it out. It'll be a shorter way to tell it versus the long, drawn out what went through my head to figure it all out, because it didn't make any sense to me physics-wise or anything. And when I don't understand something, I have to, some people call it being obsessive, but to me, it doesn't make sense if I don't figure it out. And once I figure it out, I just have to know why. And then once I have why, I can figure out a solution pretty simple after that. But whether it's a viable solution, most likely not, because of the expense for shipping the parts and whatever over here needs to be fixed. But that's where it is. All right, kids. Thanks again for hanging out. Thank you to my lovely wife and puppy. Puppy, don't go in the street. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Aloha.